Assalamu alaikum and very good morning or good day. So let's continue on with this uh, couple of last lectures for this semesters on this course, this class that you are taking with me. So let's do one more exercise. Probably this can also be useful for your project. And let me share my screen. So here we have this thing just like in the second test. You have orthographic views. This is most probably in third angle projection. So this is there are multi views, orthographic views. So we have this is our front, top, and side. All right, and this is my AutoCAD. So I'm gonna turn off the grid and make sure we start this with ACAD ISO 3D. So let's do the base. The base is probably we can use 3D or just box. So I'm gonna go here, make sure turn on this part. This is the workspace. Go to 3D modeling or 3D basic. So I'm gonna go with box and before that, let's create some couple of cool looking layers. Maybe 2 or 3, maybe 4. Okay, this one I'm gonna give it a light green. This one light blue, a hint of blue or cyan. This one a little bit of reddish. Maybe that one is good. And for the text, I'm gonna go with blue. So this one I can just say a text or dimension, and for the width I'm gonna put 0. Don't leave it at default. Make it at 0 for the text later on. Okay, so let's use this green box. Start from 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, and the length here, the base is basically 145 uh, by 90. So I'm gonna say 145, comma 90. Then go up. The thickness is 20. 20 go up 20. So that is cool looking. Can go with X-ray if you want. Cool looking box as the base. We can go ahead and do the what do you call this? What do you call that? Chamfer, not chamfer. Fillet. We can do the fillet if I can find it. It's not there. Under modify. Under modify, we have fillet, and this fillet is 20 R20. So we can go under modify fillet, set the radius to be 20, and then click 1 and click enter or accept that, because we want to go with that radius 20. Then pick other similar uh, so do we have 4? Hopefully we have 4, or maybe change this to 2D, go back to fillet, pick this one, say yes, pick this one, pick that one, enter. I think we are missing this one. I'm gonna continue that, enter. All right, so we have all 4 corners uh, in that fashion. All right, next we can do this part. Maybe this is basically the stiffener, or the what call this stiffener, or something like that. Stiffener or rib. We can call it a rib. So in this, I'm gonna change the coordinate system. So I'm gonna put the coordinate system over there at the center, and my x is facing here, and y facing up. So that if I go to top, turn it that way, can go here and parallel. That'll be good. Okay, so I'm gonna change my layer to another layer, maybe this blue one, to be a little bit different. So here I can do, we can use this one, but can be a bit, you have to know how to use it. Maybe look at which part you have to do first. So number 1, number 2, um, then number 3. Okay, we can try to use that too if you want. Should we use that? I don't know. Yeah, probably we can try to use that. Um, but this one is easier, I guess. So you can use this thing, 49. You can start from there, for instance. If you not sure, you can go here, go 49. So from here you go in this direction. Okay, make sure you have. Okay, this is good. Should be good. Maybe. Maybe I can go back to the original and try to use this one instead. Wedge. Do it over here first. So put it from there. And the second one is, okay, I can use add. And I know this is the length is 65, and this is 10. So I'm gonna say X is 65, 65, and Y is 10. And then going up, the height is from here, the height is 60. So 60. Okay. So now this part I can transfer it. I can transfer this part from this middle, from that middle to this middle. So I guess it should be in the right spot now. Okay. The next, I'm gonna do this part, which is basically another box. So the base is 60, and this part is um, from here to here. You have to make some deduction, which is 75 divided by minus 68. So you know that from here to here is 7, and then from that to the middle here is 68 divided by 2, which is 34. So 34 plus 7, you got 41. So meaning we have a base which is in terms of x, I can just put add 41, that is in the x direction, and y, so you have to refer to this one, our coordinate system, and for y, you have to go with 68, 68. So you have to think about why we use that, and you go up, you have to use this dimension, which is 60, 60, same as the stiffener. So 60. So this part I can put it next to the stiffener or rib. So again, I can use move from that midpoint to this midpoint. Okay, hopefully we are having this in the right spot. Right spot. All right. In fact, if you uh, you think everything's good, you can go ahead and union them. Union them. Maybe I'm gonna do one more thing, which is the back side of this. You have a cylinder, so we have another thing that we can add. Uh, can just for fun can add change another layer for another color, and here create that, uh, make sure it's in the right direction. Okay, and then this one goes down negative 60, so like that. So now we have that part done, and you know what, let's go ahead and union them, so union this one and this one, the rib and also the base. Okay, now everything is this color. All right, cool color, so this is using x-ray, so you can change it using shaded, or shaded like that, 2D. And I think it's cool to go with X-ray. All right, now let's do this part where we have this countersink, counter bore hole. So this part, the for the head you have 18, and the depth is 5. So all these are in millimeters. So go ahead and change the layer. You don't want to get confused. Uh, have some cats here that like to disturb me. Okay, let's do this on the side. On the side, we have this and diameter. We can set it at 18, 18, and we know that the depth is 5. You can go 5 or -5, doesn't matter, because we are doing it at in another place outside of the real thing or real location. So another one, you can base on there, or maybe down there, doesn't matter. But this one, the diameter is 9, 9, half of that, and you can just make it all the way. Doesn't matter how long it is. But what you want to do next is to join them together, union this and this. Now this is one piece, and then put it in the right location. So this shares the same center, is share the same center as the fillet. So I'm gonna go modify this, take this, move this from this top center to the center over there. So hopefully now we have it in the right location. It seems like correct. Can go exactly top. Yeah, it looks correct. Okay, now I want it to be on the other side, just like over here. So I'm gonna can use mirror, mirror on the wall. Choose that, and for the mirror, you click there, and another one will be over here. So, maybe I change it to 2D. I'm not really. Maybe you can really see it. So let's do this very quickly. This one in the center over here, or maybe even there. Doesn't matter. From there to the center over here. Okay. So yes or no. So I'm gonna keep the first one. So it's gonna be yes. Then change this back to X-ray. Okay. Or you can just copy it if you don't want to use a mirror. You can just copy it and put it in the right position. So there's always more than one ways to do it. Okay. And then last, just go ahead and make the hole. This one, accept it or right click, and then pick these two, and you have the hole. And next, you have this top part like a cone, but it's not all the way. You have a cone that is cut off. at the top. So the height is 40. So there's more than one way to do it. You have cone here. You can use that. Um, we can try to use that. But what I'm gonna use now is something different. Something different. So I'm gonna go ahead and maybe do something on the layer. And this layer, maybe get something, make it a little bit uh, see visible. Um, so I'm gonna change the view to 2D, 2D, 2D. I hope you can see it. So over here, maybe even for this one, I'm gonna just for a while make something that is easier to see, darker, something darker. So I'm gonna use um, circle. So over here, let's create a circle at the same center, and you know the diameter of that circle should be 68, 68, and that should go inside like that. And then another circle, same place there, and diameter now at the top there is 40, 40, 40, 40. So I'm gonna choose diameter 40. So you have a smaller one in the middle. So this smaller one, actually you want to be able to move it. You want to move it up by 40. So click there, go up for 0. Okay, you can rotate this. And what you're gonna do next is gonna use this thing called loft. 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 So loft, you can have many things and many cross section, and doesn't have to be that. So you can have like it's a little bit different from just sweep. It's kind of like sweep, but it's you can work with a more different cross section. You can have from something that is rectangular to circular to any other shape. You can also work with circular to circular. So let's use loft, and what you'll do next is to click here and here and let it know that you want this to be connected. Connected, and I'm gonna go with enter and enter an option cross section only. I guess I'm gonna go with that. Just hit enter and see if this is doing the thing that you want it to do. I think it is doing the right thing. Okay, next we can create the other stuff, which is the hole in the middle of that. So here is a loft, so you learn something about that, and then from there, this is the easiest one left to do, or maybe the next one is this one. So I'm gonna join this first. So join this and this together, and then go from this top, and you know the diameter is 24. Go with the diameter 24 and go all the way down through and choose this one. Accept means right click, then choose that one, accept. Okay, so you got that hole. So you can turn it. So you have your three holes. All right. Okay, before that, we have this part is going to be cut. So I'm gonna look at this from this front. So how do we do this? Um, so the dimension is that this is going to be 30. The gap is 30, and it's going to be placed 20 from this side, 20 from that side. So I'm gonna I guess can go here and go to southeast, and maybe I can put my uh, coordinate system mm, over there. My x can be facing that way, y facing that way. This is one way to do it. Then I can create use this thing, use my, I know this is going to be oh, where is my hmm, why is it not showing at 90 degrees? Uh, yeah, it's kind of weird. Okay. Mm, yeah, maybe I can just put it this way. Um, put the back to over there, and then create the box. The box can just create from here, and the box. Uh, go to rectangle. Okay. Box from there, and just the other part. So let's just go in the term x. In terms of x, I'm gonna go negative 100, and y is a positive 68, or can be beyond that. 100 doesn't matter. Then for height needs to be 30, exactly 30. Okay. And what you're going to do next is to bring this in the right position. X-ray. So I'm going to bring it to the right position. Uh, Modify. Okay, so I'm going to bring this. Okay, I can use this thing. So I want it to go up uh, 15, 15 from here, 15. So that is to get it to the position 15, and this way go that way 20. Okay, so it looks like it is in the correct position. Just to be sure, you can rotate, maybe put this in this manner. And then what you can do next is to subtract. So subtract this one and that one. All right. Okay. So that's the. Don't forget to to save this. Save this. You should save it often, and just save it anyway. Exercise X3D A. And for the drawing, you want to produce drawing, you can go to layout one. As usual, what you're gonna do is to do the page manager setup, modify, choose a Microsoft to PDE and A4 layout and scale 1 to 1, and that should be good. So I guess can just maximize this for now. Oh, what am I doing? I just started another. Okay, doesn't matter about that. So here I'm gonna go ahead and call um, okay, try to go to layout and I just go to insert insert my data block. Okay, and before that, um, maybe go to home, see what layer this is in. Maybe I can just put it in layer text because I want it in a layer that has a 0 size, and then you can start putting in your stuff. Like go to layout, pick the base, So instead of this one, I think I'm gonna go with this one as uh, my front view. My front view is this one, which is better. So this is 1 to 2, half scale, half scale. So later I have to change this information. Accept that, and this is okay. All right. So this is still in first angle. So I'm gonna um, I'll just leave that for now. So here I'm gonna change it to third angle. And since I already have this thing, I can go project this one, and that will be my top view. This is side view, and this is my one. All right. So this information, I can go ahead and fix that. Yeah, let's say exercise 3D. So the date today is what, 19/01/2021, and this one the scale change it to 1 to 2. So you got to give the correct information. Correct information. So other than that, it's a good thing to turn this on. Turn this on. Line width so that you see um, the main or the outline will be made thicker, whereas other lines will be uh, thinner. So that's more like it. And this one, maybe you can edit the view, change it to this one. That'll be more like it, much better. And next, you want to be adding your uh, you want to be adding your dimension. So you can be adding your dimensions. Um, make sure you are in text. Another text there. And I would do this. That's amazing. Huh? So what you're gonna do here is add uh, annotate linear. So you can add, say, for example, from here to here. Okay, so sometimes it's supposed to be working, but it's not. So you can save it first, close this, and maybe let wait for a while, and then open it again. So now you can try to do the annotate again. So from there to here. Okay, I don't like this British standard. So I'm gonna go ahead, go here, modify it. So it doesn't matter, maybe because we are in ISO. So this is the thing highlighted. So I'm gonna go here, modify. The main thing is for me to choose this to be centered, horizontal, and for the decimal, I want to use period instead of a comma. So those are the main things that you have to change in order to follow the ASME style. Other than that, you can go ahead and do this again. And now it is like that. Okay. Maybe you can change a little bit, add for the text, add this one so that the gap between the text and the line will be increased. So it doesn't touch. Um, so this one, you're gonna need um, here to here. Can give some information about that. Maybe you can bring it up all the way. And another one, maybe from there to, yeah, maybe over there. Maybe before that, you can hit this one, create this one. Maybe you can drag this and go all the way here. And then go ahead and click that to here, 41. Uh, for the circles, where you can see circles as circle, you put the dimension over there, meaning this one, you want to put over there, and you say this is typical, meaning anything that, where you have a uh, similar fillet, so the size is going to be that, so you can just edit that. And for this one, they are both same, so you can say change this to diameter, this one, so that's 18. So you can add a couple of things here, like symbol, and you want to go to this thing, go to AMGDT IV50. I think that's a good place. Maybe you can choose this thing, select, copy. You can put it in front of that. And the depth, the depth is next to it. You can select that. Copy that. Uh, Over here you can paste it, and that is 5. This is 2.5. So all this you change to 2.5, and Arial. So this needs to be Arial too. Okay. And another thing for the you can insert this thing, diameter symbol, 0.5, and that is 9, and that one is true. That's in the middle. Maybe you can say times 2. All right. So that's something. So maybe overall you can say make the size of this tube. Maybe it's better. So you change that. Usually you want to change arrow as well. So maybe you can change all these things to 2 to be consistent. All right. What else? So you have this diameter. So anything with complete circle, so you can put diameter. That is 68. So and what else? This one is 40, and then you have another one. This one is 24, and that 24 you can say two. That one goes all the way to the bottom. Huh? Um, so for this information, the height of the cone, just you can put it over here. So since that over here we do not have anything yet, so maybe you can put it over there. So you want to spread out the dimension information and the height of this base also put it over here. Maybe this one you can try to put it inside there. And this height, instead of showing here, is not going to be visible. So this height, you show it over here. Uh, Maybe here you show the gap. All right, what else can be shown here? For the stiffener, let's show it over here. That would be better. What else? And the position of this thing. And the position of that, you can try to 20 and yeah, 20 and 20. Maybe even with this information, you know that this the circles here and the arc share the same. They are uh, they share the same center, coaxial, concentric. So, but you can also show that to be clear. What else are we missing? I think that should be now this gap, the position. Another one is this position to maybe that can show it in that manner. Just put it in the middle like that. I think that should do it. Okay. So if you have your orthographic views, you do not have to put the dimensions over here. This will be the preferred place to show it. Maybe over here you can put in the this thing center line, then this and that, and also in here and here and here. And you see it's not visible there, so you can adjust the property here a little bit, maybe make it a half. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, I think this is good. Maybe this one, make it a 2. Mm, so that should be better. Ah, for the top view, you can put that center mark. Similarly, you can do it over here and also over here. All right, so we can try to print this thing. Let's save it first. Maybe print it, not page setup, close, um, print, plot preview. If everything is good, so you can go ahead and plot. So, so let's put over here, say X3D. So this one is producing something in PDF. So I'm gonna try to find that X3D. Let's see how it looks like. So, so I'm gonna rotate this that way and see if we can zoom it. So this is how it looks like. So you can go ahead and print this if you want and see you have um, this information. So we forgot about that 90. So probably you can add that this from here to here. So that should be 90. So we don't want to miss that, do we? So go ahead and redo this. Maybe the PDF again. Delete that as well. And review, audit, replace it. And let's see if it's going to include that changes. Okay, so we have that 90. So everything is in millimeters. So that information is crucial. Make sure you have it in your drawing. So like I said, if you put your drawings like this component in this title block, you can put it in your report as an attachment at the back. But if you want to put drawings in your text in part of your introduction or in part of your discussion, so the title block is not necessary. So you have to think about whether or not to use the title block. So in the case where you want to present your work as a formal technical drawing, so you put the title block. But if it is something that you want to include uh, in within the text, uh, you do not have to include the title block. So you have to make that call correctly. So I guess that's about it in this topic. I hope it can help you in your project and you learn something new here in terms of LOFT, LOFT, and there's many things that you can use uh, within the project. And I hope you can enjoy learning this course, and maybe you'll see again in other subject or other course. Thank you very much for your attention. I wish you all the best. Assalamu alaikum, and you guys have a good day.